Hello, Earthlings. This is uh, Badu Tutu. I am from the planet of Tutu. I don't know. What's a good name for a planet? Oh, they have so many good ones on Star Trek Next Generation. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna say Celsius, but that's a bankrupt crypto exchange, so that wouldn't do any good. Um, it is January 27th, 2023. It's about noon. It's Friday. And it got cold again here. We're actually having something that's somewhat of uh, an indication of weather for the winter around here. It's been a strange 24 hours for me because Tesla has gone up incredibly since their numbers release on Wednesday, the 25th. And I am sky high about that company. They're doing so many things that have needed attention and needed to be done for decades and decades. And finally, Elon Musk comes around and says, we'd be much better off with electric cars than gas-powered cars. And if you look at the difference between those two, the electric car is so simple compared to a gasoline powered car. It's amazing how the chances of things, nothing's perfect, but as far as problems and breaks, it's like the mechanics. Every time I come in there, and it's been a while since they've seen me, they get this really happy look on their face because I think they know that their payment for their next vacation just walked through the door, and it's the same damn thing. Now, this is a great car. This is the best car I've ever owned. It's a Toyota Solara 2005. It's got about 180 plus thousand miles on it, and the air conditioning blows like it's brand new, like ice cold blows air. The Buick that I had, air conditioning broke like pretty much as soon as I got it, and then it was just, I can't. I'm not going to go into the litany of things that were horrible with that car. Great. Guys, dude's here with his killer, with his attack dog. Great. Fucking great. My spot. Anyway. So, where's I? Yeah, okay, so Tesla. Thing is, they also are in the energy storage business in a huge way. A huge way. They are making advances in different areas that we need. I mean, we need autonomous driving. We definitely need that. It's not just a luxury item, although it's being sold as one. We need autonomous driving. We need electric cars, but we need energy storage because our energy delivery system and network and grid for electricity is ancient. And it's ludicrous. It's so dumb the way we do it. It's like, these peaker plants that are super dirty and super expensive when we need to turn them on when demand exceeds supply. It just makes no sense. Why not have battery energy stored so when you need it, when the demand exceeds supply, you just tap into your battery supply without having to turn on and pay out the ears and the nose and the ass for a temporary band-aid on the problem by a peaker plant. It's so stupid. Like, that change should happen now. Anyway, so I'm here at the airport. I'm going to take my dog for a quick walk. I'm a little bit worried about this attack dog, so I'm going to take some kind of defensive measures with me, like a rock. I mean, I'll tell you, when a big attack dog's coming at you and the owner doesn't give a shit, you better be able to protect yourself and defend yourself, okay? Because nobody else is going to. Nobody. I'm really optimistic today, don't you think? This is an optimistic day for me. I've already made 2 women laugh and smile, though, so that's good. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention was I'm sending you this over. It's not a new phone. I called Verizon about a battery, and I ended up agreeing to take delivery of a refurbished phone with a new battery, $50. and it's the same phone that I had before, and it's okay. But wow, what a pain in the neck it is to deal with that pain in the neck. All the stuff you have to go through and you have to do, and then it turns out, it was the battery on my old phone that went bad. Well, I could have had that replaced for $50, and they'd come out to my place and do it. I didn't understand that option, but it's a beautiful thing, and I should have done it that way. But okay, I got this phone. It works okay. It's it's like almost like a new phone, not quite, but almost. It's iPhone 7 Plus with 256 gigs of memory, of RAM. Now, ah, crap, here comes a jet. I'm going to miss it. I think it's a jet. Anyway, 256 gigs of memory. Like, I pay for backup memory on the Apple iCloud. I get 50 gigs there, and it costs me, I don't know, $5 a month or something like that. I've got 200. So I looked on my phone. I've been shooting videos, excuse me, doing all kinds of storage in my phone for 6 years. I only used 200 gigs out of the 256 gigs of memory. That's sweet. I get the backup, though, because if I lose the phone or the phone is damaged, I've got everything backed up in the iCloud, and I can, download it to another phone from there. Anyway. So I just went to, I got the phone yesterday. I put my old phone in the box, and I took it back to UPS today, and they sent it off, and I looked at the tracking number, and I said, well, it's going to Fort Worth, Texas. And I said, hey, how long till it gets there? And they said, oh, probably next week sometime. I said, so after this delivered, and I verified that with the tracking number, then I'm good. I don't need this receipt anymore. And you know what they said? They said, no, you need to keep that receipt for 2 years. And I said, 2 years? What are you talking about? And they said, we've gotten feedback, and we've gotten, customer complaints that Verizon, after they sent their phone back to this address, 2 years later, Verizon is coming after them saying they never got the phone. Surprise, surprise, surprise. One thing Verizon / Bell Atlantic knows how to do is to gouge their customers. They say that they're going to give you something for free, and then it turns out, well, you're getting that for free, but all these other things that come with it is going to cost you $500. That's their Christmas time promotion. You upgrade from this phone to a higher end phone like the iPhone 14, and it's free. And I know somebody that works for Verizon Wireless, and I call him and I said, is that right? And he goes, yeah. And I said, okay, well, sign me up. He goes, okay, this and this, and you got the iPhone 7, you're going to get the iPhone 14, all this stuff and everything else, but it's going to cost you $500. And I was like, you just told me it was free. He says, yeah, the phone is free, but all this other stuff like the handling, the processing, and he said it was somewhere between $400 and $500. It could have been $400 now I think about it. But I said, you know what you look like when you come on to a customer or a prospect with this kind of lie? You look bad. Because, people are not idiots. They know when they're being lied to, especially when it comes to their money. They know when they're being lied to, although you can be vulnerable sometimes, that's true. So anyway, that's the deal there. I got to hold on to this receipt. I'm not good at holding on to anything for 2 years. Or anybody. Oh, God. Anyway, I hope that's a little bit of a help to you, and I hope your Friday's going well, and that, let's see, we've got... next Wednesday is February 1st, and that's a shortened month. So by March, we'll be looking at the end of daylight saving, and there was something else too. Something else. I forget. There's something that's important for me in March. Oh, this Sunday the Eagles play the 49ers. Man, what a game that's going to be. And then the Bengals and the Chiefs again. I'm just wondering when the Bengals bubble is going to pop. Joe Burrow looks like a complete and total Joe Cool to me. He is God, he is so cool. Man, it's amazing. I love watching him play. He's got his eye on the mark, and he can sort through all the information that a quarterback has to process really fast. And he makes everybody around him look good, which is the mark of a leader. Peace, y'all. Peace. Live long and prosper.